And we have 4 entries. We have 4 entries. Karina, kailan ang derby? Kailan ang derby?
There is nothing here.
Yes, I know that's why we're also... Dinky is supposed to tell us.
I'm going to watch the
Yes. Thank you very much, kids. We now move on to the next batch. This will be for the age bracket 12 to 17. Karwina, ilan taon yun? Bakit? 12 na ba yan?
13 na nga yun, sir. 13 na yan. Ipapanong ko lang po yung ring number 5. So, ano po, companion and toy dogs?
For companion and toy dog breed winners, please proceed to ring number 5. That is where the group judging will happen. So, breed winners for companion and toy group breeds, please proceed to ring number 5.
Yun nga, mamaya. Hinantay ko pa yung kabila.
Group number 5. Wait, saan ba gagawin? Dito?
Yung number 5 po.
Sigurado ka? Maliit yun.
Hindi sir, pinagdudugtong po namin ng 6.
Again, companion and toy group breed winners, please proceed to ring number 5 so that we will be able to proceed with the group competition as soon as possible.
Nakalive na tayo nila, di ba? Kung minsan yung mic surface naka-up to sa live, ha? Okay.
So we have this little man. Actually, I asked kung 12 years old na tong batang to. Turns out he's already 13. Malit lang siya talaga. Parang unfair competition pag tiningnan mo because he's so small compared to all the others competing in the age group. But he's actually 13 already.
It's cold front now. It's cold.
It is. It is. It is.
Good afternoon, everyone. The vessel show will start after Group 9 judging. But in the meantime, we're already doing pre-judging for the first show. So, the puppies are in ring number 6. The babies are in ring number 4. Pre-judging. And we have the main judging of Group 9 in ring number 5 and 7. The toy group. The ring 9, group 9, group 9. Group 9 is being judged
Okay.
by
So this is one of the ladies that are competing for the junior handling. She's handling um, Scottish Terrier. Okay, the next entry is a young man
judging of Group 9.
handling another terrier.
We will start the vessel show competition for today. In the meantime, in ring number 1, we have the junior handling, 12 to 18 years of age, under Mr. Espinel.
Mickey, you- just be careful.
Yes.
It's a bit tight in this place. Okay, please be careful there. So the young lady, I think she's from South Korea, takes third. And our judge is giving her a few more
We
pointers.
will have our Derby, Philippine Derby winner before Best in Show. Before the Best in Show competition, we'll have the Philippine Derby.
The young man in a blue suit takes second place. Again, the judge is giving him pointers. Thank you.
Okay, correction. The Philippine Derby show will start before the FCI show. So the Philippine Derby will be after the two best in shows, then we have the Philippine Derby. The Philippine Derby is for all dogs born in 2022. So the Philippine Derby is a separate destined show for dogs born only in 2022. They will come in by the group and the judge will choose one or two dogs per group. He also may not choose any dog from that group.
O, tanggalan nyo na yung tag na yun. Para siya yung nanalo, best junior handler ah.
Oo nga, dapat sana kinapture niyo yun kung sino nanalo, yun ang pina-flash niyo doon.
Mag-fan cam muna kayo, fan cam, fan cam. Fan
Ay,
cam
naku.
yung judge, fan
Oh.
cam yung judge.
Carolina, I'll just go to the John. Mag-CCR lang ako.
Sige, sir.
Para bago tayo mag-umpisa.
Mampatay niyo muna yung ano, yung mga microphone sa live streaming.
of the Philippine Derby, we will have the Derby after the A2O Championship show, which is the second show, right before the SCI show. Right after the Group 9 competition will start, the Best in Show, the Southeast Asian Championship Show.
One of the things I love most about dogs is their infectious energy, seeing their raw characteristics, their personalities. The dogs love the food. I can see in their coat. It's nice and shiny. They smell good. The dogs have the energy that I need them to have.
Asian show in ring number 6. Please go to ring number 6 for pre-judging.
We are at our second day today, the second of 4 days. We're not even halfway through. So today we start with the Southeast Championship Show. And our judge for today for the best baby puppy in show from the United States of America, none other than Michael Canaliso. Round of applause, please, for Mr. Canaliso. He's not feeling too well, but he's here to judge. Okay? Shetland Sheepdog. Doberman. Scottish Terrier. Miniature Smooth-Throat Dachshund. Chow Chow.
So our president, Mr. Dinky Santos, is calling on the competitors for the best baby puppy for the Southeast Asian show, which will be the first of 3 shows that we will have for the best in show competition tonight. Okay. And as he mentioned, our judge is Mr. Michael Canaliso, and he's from the USA. He's one of the most famous handlers in the States. He has already selected. Okay, who am I having here? But my very good friend, Mr. Vince Hogan.
With you shortly. Just going to get organised.
Okay. So he has pre-selected his semi-finalist. The first one is Shetland Sheepdog.
The Shetland Sheepdog.
Next one is the Doberman. Next is a Chow Chow. Second to last is a Labrador Retriever.
Labrador Retriever. Toy Poodle.
This is first show, right?
First show.
Shetland Sheepdog.
No,
May
no,
set
not
up
yet.
ako ng ano,
The other
may-
show, the next show. So 2 shows, then Derby show, and then the last. Yeah. Okay.
Not ready yet. Just going to set up.
Sige, sige. Ma'am, hindi pa daw ready. I-off mo muna daw.
Doberman Fencer.
Thank you.
Okay, now he's making them go around. This is the second entry, second semi-finalist. The Doberman Pinscher.
Chow Chow. Retriever.
Hello? Sir, good afternoon. Punta ka dito, sir, sa sa booth namin. Bigay ko yung ribbon. Sige. Sige po. Sige, sir. Ako po.
Third best in show goes to the Labrador Retriever. Second best in show goes to the Shetland Sheepdog. Best baby puppy in the show goes to the Chow Chow. Congratulations.
Oops.
Sir, ba't yung pang third?
Oy, saan pupunta yun? Hindi pala siya na-award. Okay, so these are the three winners. The third place is the Labrador Retriever. Second place is the Shetland Sheepdog puppy. And the last one is the Chow Chow puppy.
Sir Fred, we have comments, Sir Fred, junior class pa ba to?
No. This is what we're having right now is the baby puppy.
Thank you, Mr.
This is the baby puppy competition. Best in show.
The best
Okay.
puppy in the show. And our judge,
Richard Magallanes says congrats to all participants and judges as well. So this is now
Sweet judge, hindi yan si Michael, Maderos yan.
Maderos, si Miss.
Australian Shepherd. Australian Cattle Dog.
Hoy, give me a show sequence na wala na naman.
Shetland Sheepdog. Mini American Shepherd. Shetland Sheepdog. Doberman. California. Measure Stallion. Jack Russell Terrier. Bull Terrier. Norwich Terrier. Scottish Terrier. Samoyed. Beagle. Dachshund. Chow Chow. Shiba Inu. Pomeranian. Golden Retriever. Portuguese
This is the best puppy in show competition for the Southeast Asia show, and we have Mr. Medeiros from Brazil.
Poodle, Shih Tzu, Afghan. Ladies and gentlemen, your best puppy and breed winners.
Passwords do the Wi-Fi. It's Carl Whitman.
Karwina.
Wait naman po.
The Medeiros has made his cut.
Okay. First one is a toy poodle. Second one is a Pomeranian. Third is a salt and pepper schnauzer, and then you have Shiba Inu, a Chow Chow, a Scottish Terrier, and a Norwich Terrier. Yes. Now I know. Now I know why you gave her the title, the award. Okay, so our judge has lined them all up, and he is about to make his final selection and now give out the awards.
Third best in show
How do it's like, okay?
goes to the Shiba Inu.
That's a beautiful Shiba Inu. Beautiful head.
Second best in show goes to the Scottish Terrier.
Okay, Scottish Terrier.
Best puppy in show goes to
Either of the
poodle.
two. Yes, the
Mr.
poodle.
Toy Poodle.
Hey Fred, I'm with you. I'm with you. We're wired for sound.
Okay, finally.
Let's see if
Finally.
we can have a chat to today. We've got Henry, you know Henry McCallum.
Yes, yes. Yes. And Jack Russell Terriers as well.
Yeah.
Those are dogs owned by the late Yvette. Yvette,
Here in the Philippines.
yes. She used to be a director of the...
Now we
Yvette used to be his boss.
Yeah. Yvette, yes, I remember her. She passed away.
She did, unfortunately.
Right.
We miss her.
I know, I remember
She's
Yvette.
always
Yeah.
very busy working with us in the Cubari's committees.
Luis Catalan.
So we're on our first show of today's set of best in show programs, and it's our judge from Portugal, Luis Catalan,
Miniature Scouser.
very involved in the Portuguese Kennel Club for many years.
He's with FCI. He's also holding a big position at FCI.
I don't think he's on the board though. He's not on the
He's
main
not on the
board. I
board?
don't think so. No, I don't think so. For a while, the president there is Carla Molinari.
Yes, but Carla has since left.
Carla's been a president there for about 150 years, I think.
You're quite nasty, Mr.
So as we say in English, just pulling your leg. Seems to have been there forever.
I'm sure Carla will not appreciate
No,
it.
no, no. But it's like Jürgen Hinzer. He's the president of the FCI European section, and he's been president of the Kennel Club in Denmark for many, many years. Yeah,
Well, you would know. You've been there for...
I'm that old. Yeah, that's very cruel. So how's it gone today up here in the commentary towers up here?
Yeah.
You're earlier, I think, today.
Yeah. Yes, it would seem so. I hope so. I hope we'll be able to finish in time.
And you can actually say now you are halfway through the show, because it's 2.5 to 3 days, and so there's 2 left.
Two more left. We're just
Yeah.
almost halfway. Almost.
Don't forget it's 5 days.
It's actually...
So you're
Yes.
beyond, yeah.
Yes. This is my 3rd day. 2 days of showing and 1 day of other events.
Yeah, the grooming and the mondering, as you so call it. So I know we had a lot of viewers yesterday. By the time Best in Show came around, there were nearly 300 watching live.
Let's see if we can exceed that.
In which case, we need your help out there. Anybody who is watching, feel free to share the stream, the PCCI stream. I think you just copy the link and you could send it to, if you're a member of a dog club or you've got some friends who might like to see today's judging. Share it and let's grow the following. I still see we're getting a bit of a technical
Yes, a
issue
delay.
on that one.
That's right.
I brought my own iPad today so I can keep up with any comments there as well.
This one already stopped.
And today, again, thankfully, somebody's listened to one of my requests from yesterday. They're putting on where they're from. So Manka Gubina says hello from Slovenia.
Wow.
Which is, if people don't know, over here it's part of the Balkans, just north of Italy, to the right. And Slovenia will be the host of the European Dog Show later this year in October. That's a venue called Celje, a nice showground over there as well.
Baby Puppy prejudging in ring number 6.
So again, just for anybody who doesn't know, there are three shows today. The Southeast Asia show, which is on first, then the what they call the A20 show. It used to be called the APAC show, didn't it? But then as this particular region
has evolved to become the
yes, it's,
A2O show. Asia, Africa, and Oceania.
it's a pretty big area.
It is. It is. If you think about it,
Yeah,
I think that will be about 1/3 of the world.
yeah. But of course, in dog population terms and
yeah.
shows, it's not the same. But Dinky did attend a show in Riyadh a few weeks ago in Saudi Arabia.
Second lesson show. American Congress Final. And best junior show for the Southeast Asia Championship show goes to the Major Schnauzer.
So there's a very happy miniature Schnauzer owner.
Congratulations.
So you have your usual eclectic mix of handlers and nationalities, haven't you, Fred, today? Yeah?
Yes,
Do you think new people have arrived today?
I would think so. Some I barely recognize, but others, I kind of remember them
Yeah.
from previous editions of the Philippine circuit.
Chi,
But it's
Chi
the
Amada. Do you know Chi Amada?
Chi.
She's arrived today.
Chie. Yeah, Chie.
Yeah.
But actually, she I think is taking low-key activity levels these days because she fell ill just before the.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
they had to accompany her to a clinic or the emergency of the hospital. So I think she's taking it slow.
So this is Astrid from
Estonia.
Yeah. Here's a quiz question for you. What are the colours of the flag?
Of Estonia.
Yeah.
No
that's a tough
idea.
one. That's a tough one, isn't it? Anybody out there who wants to tell us? It doesn't come up on your screen, does it? There's a photograph of her, but no colour. So there's a test for anybody who wants to let us know the flag colours from Estonia.
Now we have
So
Estonia is a very small country.
it is. There's Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia.
I
just
actually
a-
checked that up
Yeah.
after our talk about her, and it turned out they don't even have 1.5 million population.
No.
And I said, wow, that's just one small province in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's the Baltic states, of course, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. And of course, they have a lot of shows in the Scandinavia area. So they actually go over by boat to Helsinki and places like that across the Baltic Sea. But the shows in Scandinavia can be huge.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, in in December, when you have the Finnish winners and the Stockholm winners, you're talking 15,000 dogs.
You cannot imagine. It's the peak of winter, and people will drive through snow and hail just to be able to attend the show.
It's almost in the psyche over there. Here's what I interviewed this young lady earlier on. This is Natasha Ang. And I've known Natasha since she was about 12, since I met her. She's 21 now. And she just got interested coming to the show, she was telling me. And I think this is her own dog, but she also handles a corgi, I think, if I remember rightly. I've lost what class is this, Fred?
Veterans.
Is it? Oh, right. So the veteran.
Best in Show. Best in Show goes to the Sabrina Hutchins team. And
There you go.
runner-up goes to the Norwich Terrier. Thank you. A round of applause, please, for our veterans. These are veteran dogs, sired and produced champions as well.
Prejudging of puppy for 8-2-0 show in ring number 5, the second show.
So just the two dogs for best veteran though.
Mr. Ekalat, we will prejudge. Now we have the first veteran show for tonight, the Southeast Asian Championship show. Our judge was the forerunner for the Invisible World Challenge. He was also active with the AKC and is very active now with the American National Championship Show of America. And he is a legend when it comes to Afghan hounds, a legendary handler, a legendary breeder and exhibitor from the United States of America, Mr. Michael Canalizo.
So a big build-up there for Michael Canalizo, our judge,
Ring number 1.
who's going to be judging Best in Show for the Southeast Asia show.
Group number 2, Doberman. Group number 3, Yorkshire Terrier. Group number 4, Major Smooth Jackson.
So I think you hear Dinky Santos introducing the breeds. I think his microphone gets a direct feed, I think, into the stream. I think it is, Fred. I checked it last night. So now here's the Irish setter, Fred.
Yes.
Where's the Irish setter from?
From Australia.
It is. We were right. Dinky said it was from Russia, but it's the handler.
That's what the registration says.
The handler's from Russia.
But the handler is Russian.
Group number 9, Bishon Frise. And group number 10, the Afghan hound.
So that's our lineup.
A round of applause for our group winners.
So that's the president of the PCCI, Mr. Dinky Santos, Augustus Benedictos Santos III, to give him his full title, Dinky for short. And he's introduced Michael Canalizo from the States, so he's going over the dogs. The Corgi, Fred, was that the Best in Show winner last night?
Yes, from China.
Yeah, from China. That took the FCI Best in Show on the first day of the group competitions.
He's kind of limping, isn't he?
Oh.
He's kind of limping.
I need to get my long distance glasses on now.
So he's not moving as smoothly as he should.
And the Irish setter, we had a bit of a contradiction yesterday, so I've got some information on the Irish setter.
Oh, finally. Okay, what do we know?
Well, I was contacted by the breeder, Greg, I think he's called Greg Brown. I'm just going to check it now. And the handler is Nina Lazareva.
Aside from the trophy,
from Russia.
the best show winner will receive a gift from Model Art.
I'm just, again, waiting for a little bit of a delay. Here we go on the live streaming on my phone. Greg Brown, there he is. So Greg tells us that the dog's called Midas, and he was best of breed from the minor puppy class at the Gun Dog Society of New South Wales under an American judge called Bob Robinson. He enthused about the dog's potential, and he was quickly titled. So Nina, the handler, has been patiently waiting for an Irish setter for many years from Greg. And they met at the World Dog Show in Geneva. That was back in August. And Greg told Nina that he had a dog for her. And he debuted with a Best in Show. And she's going to campaign this dog internationally. This is the Irish setter we're talking about in a second. So they're very excited about what the dog's achieved in a short period of time, and they were delighted, Fred, to watch the social media live stream yesterday, all the way there down in
Yes.
Australia.
Yes,
So,
it's a long way to
Yeah,
go.
so now we know, and I believe the dog's going to be shown in Croatia for the
I
World
see.
Dog Show in Zagreb later this year. Now, I am doubling up on a commentary here, so I've plugged in my microphone for the Our Dogs people who are following directly on the Our Dogs stream. But what I'm doing is I'm basically hooking into the official PCCI stream. So if you're watching on either, please feel free to comment. We're now up to 100 people nearly on the official PCCI stream. Of course, over in Europe, in the UK, it is about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
8 hours behind. What do you think of the music?
they're very obedient, as you can see.
Yeah, Fred had a bit of a change of mind on the music yesterday. So, can I say hello to a few people in the UK? Nicola Griffiths, Tracy Roberts, Ruth Walters, Brian Limpus, the Admiral down there in Portsmouth, Hayley Reynolds, Linda Hay, Rick Rodley, Michelle Ashman. Greg Brown is watching. So Greg Brown, we were just talking about your dog. So I don't know whether you've got two streams on. You can hook into the one you watched yesterday, the PCCI one. So Greg will be rooting for his Irish setter coming up in 2 dogs' time. If you are watching from outside of the Philippines, what we'd call overseas, do pop a message on and let us know where you are viewing today. Toby's watching. Toby in Pomeranians. Do you know Toby? Is he from Thailand?
No, sorry.
He actually organises a Pomeranian show.
I see.
A special one. Toby Toki Tankara Vakanan. You can tell he's from Thailand. The names are enormous. aren't
Yes.
they? So Greg Brown, here goes your Irish setter, handled by Nina from Russia. Hi Glenys Harrison, thanks for joining as well. Monique Gorison says hello from Greece. And we do have a Greek handler here today, Yanis Vlahos. Do you know Yanis? Have you seen him around? So Yanis is a boxer guy.
I see.
Also came through junior handling, but he got a call a few days ago to come on over, and he's been handling a dog. He's not been here before. Loves it. Thinks it's a very well organised show as well.
That's good.
Yanis Vlahos.
Thank you very much, Yanis.
Yep.
Hope to see you one of these days.
He'll be around here somewhere. We'll attract his attention maybe. Hi Kay Woodward, Wilfred Harris, Vladimir Kana. These are people who are watching on the shared Our Dog stream as well. So over 100 people now watching on the official one, including Melanie Nicolai from South Africa, Claire Richards from Australia. Franz Ong says, who won the first show? Well, you'll be pleased to know, Franz, this is the first show. So
For today.
Yeah.
For today.
Yeah. So that's who we're assuming, Franz. And hello, Mark Fairclough from England. Mark is one of my regular viewers on live streams around the world. And somebody called Yuhai Ueda says, when will be the first Derby show, Fred? The first Derby show today.
After the second show, just before the FCI show.
Okay. So you got probably about 20 minutes or so before the first Derby show actually takes place. And our organiser from Split Show, Mr. Ante Luchin, has joined us again. Dobadan Ante Luchin in Croatia. Ante, if you don't mind sharing the stream to some of your many thousands of followers, that would be great. And hello, Brian De La Cruz Valdez. Sounds like you're from Philippines. And hello, Audrey in South Africa, who's joined on the official PCCI. If you see the photographers going around the ring, we have Ferdinand Chandra from Ferdinand in photography in Indonesia, and you have Chris Chu, who's based in Taiwan. Is the corgi moving any better, Fred, for you?
I'm interested with the Irish setter.
You know, people are asking me over in the UK how I'm coping with the hot weather, the heat here. Well, actually, I'm cold.
It's
the air conditioning.
even outside, it's not so hot.
I like it.
Yes,
It's that lovely, it's warm.
It's
a nice
warm,
weather.
not
Yeah.
hot, because this is the cooler months for the Philippines.
But if anybody's wondering about the heat for the dogs, this is a very good temperature in here. There's no issue whatsoever, is there, with...
Actually, that is why this month was selected. When we were trying to,
visualize the show,
set
yeah.
up how the show will be, and we're thinking of when it's going to be held, at what particular month. This was identified because
January.
we would like to do it when it's cooler outside, so the dogs will not be so hard up.
It's
having to deal
actually,
with
it's quite
temperature.
cloudy. It's not like boiling hot sun or anything like that. Where's the American cocker from?
Japan.
Right. The Bichon? I don't recognize the Bichon.
Yeah, that's a new Bichon.
Right.
It's not the same Bichon that we've been seeing, and who has won Best in Show, one time Best in Show 1 and another time Best in Show 2.
Our group winners here. Beautiful dogs at the Philippine Circuit. Third best in the show goes to the American Cocker Spaniel.
It's nice at this stage, Fred. There's a very good crowd round the ring as well. It
Second best in the show.
keeps a good atmosphere.
Second best in the show goes
He's trying to get that
He's waving
attention
to
of-
the Yorkie.
to the Yorkshire Terrier from Russia. The American Cocker Spaniel from Japan and the Yorkshire Terrier from Russia. And best in show goes to the Doberman from
Well, he was pretty quick making his mind up there, Fred, wasn't he?
in the Philippines.
And the rosette, though, is nearly as big as Michael
Yes.
himself with the tail there.
Yes, that's true.
So that's your first Best in Show. Two more Best in Shows. The A20 will be judged by Max Winch from Australia. The FCI, we're going to assume there's a swap over from yesterday.
Well, we'll
So
see.
it should be Ramon Podesta.
We have the Doberman from Argentina, but this is the Philippines.
No, he's from Korea.
The Yorkshire Terrier from
He's from
Yorkshire
Korea.
Terrier from Russia.
Okay, so just a few hellos whilst the photographers are doing the pictures. I'm just going to pose a question to Fred as well. You see our photographer Ferdinand from Indonesia.
Yes.
I want you to guess how many photographs he took yesterday on one day. Have a think. I'll come back to you in a minute. How many? It's in the thousands. I'll give you a clue. Have a think in one day. Okay.
Can I cheat? Can I cheat? Give him a call.
Right, so just as the dogs are going to be coming in, hello to everybody. Again, Melanie, Nicola again, Brian, and Ante Luchin. So Ante, I'll just let Dinky introduce the dogs, and we'll tell you what Ante's done for us here as well.
Group number 4, Stanley Jackson.
Is this our next show, or is this Philippines?
Philippine born.
Philippine born, right, okay.
Group number 6, Beagle.
Hello, Helen Kim. Helen Kim in Korea joining us.
American Covers. Group number 9, Pug. And group number 10, Abdullah.
Okay, so our judge here, Ramon Podesta from Chile. We're pleased to see him here, Fred, aren't we?
Yes,
he
because
did a
last
run
night-
yesterday.
last
we don't know where he
night-
went.
Yeah, so he'll also do the FCI show.
Yep. So Ante Luchin has now shared the PCCI stream to. He has a site called Talking Dogs with Ante. I don't know if you've seen it or not. So it started during COVID. So Ante started. I started another program. Mine was a fun one. It's called In the Bunker with me.
Yes,
Okay.
because you're cooped up.
I was cooped, exactly right, I was cooped up. So, and then Ante started a program as well, almost like a podcast online. And he had chats around, he interviewed judges and exhibitors. So that's called Talking Dogs with Ante. And he shared the PCCI
I heard
stream to
about
that
it.
as well. Oh, it's very,
I heard
very good,
about
very
it.
doggy. You know, had a lot of guests on there. They had, sometimes if they could get hooked up with 3 or 4 at the same time, chatted various subjects. So anyway, your stream's there. Ante is currently on business in Bosnia, but he knows Michael Canalisa very well, so he's pleased to see that. And Croatia is also covered in snow, just as it is in the UK. So we're very happy we're in the warmth here.
I can imagine.
Lois Wilson, you mentioned her
Of
yesterday.
course.
Yeah.
She's a very good friend.
Yeah, so hello, Lois.
We miss you, Luis.
And then from Spain, do you know Enrique Mate Duran?
No, I don't think so.
So Enrique is a terrier man, but I think he's judging a lot of all breeds nowadays. So he's watching from Spain. And good evening, Enrique. Thank you for sharing, not a problem. Valchanov Marta, I'm not sure where you're from, and Stefano Serafini watching in Italy. So good evening, Stefano Serafini. His wife is here, Olga Klimova. She was
really?
showing, I can't remember what
yeah,
she
that's
said,
that's the
remember?
lady that
Yes.
her dog
Yeah.
won
Yeah.
one of the shows.
So,
Yes,
so
that's
her
really
husband
nice.
Stefano's watching in Italy, and Manka Gubina says she loves watching Ramon Podesta judge, and we're up to 135 people watching live. So
Let's
come
see
on,
whether
folks.
we can
Yeah,
hit
keep
our
sharing.
target.
Yeah, keep sharing. Fred and I are paid on numbers here, aren't we? Yeah, not.
So please,
I
we may not
guess.
earn our keep for today.
Get sacked. Sacked.
Mr. Ramon Podesta.
Okay, so this is Ramon's judgment, his decision. This is for Philippines born.
Goes to the Beagle. Second best in show. Goes to the American Cocker Spaniel. And best in show, Philippine born, goes to
He's going to the Korg, is he? Another boxer? No, he's. Oh, no.
the Lakeland Terrier.
You can never read a judge's mind.
Yes.
Right? He was swaying this way.
It's like he
going
was
that way.
playing with
Absolutely.
the
It was
audience.
There was a body language thing going on there.
I thought all the while he'll give it to the boxer.
Fernando Moreno, where are you? Oh, you're in Spain. Thanks for sharing. Muchas gracias, Fernando. No problema. And Maris Stanley has joined us. Marlene from Australia. So while they're taking the photographs, Fred, how many pictures did Ferdinand
I'll make a
take
quick guess.
on day one?
15,000.
Too low.
Too low? Oh my God.
He actually took over 18,000 photographs.
How could he possibly go over each one of those?
He said to me, it's like a drug. He sees a good shot, he sees a dog stacked, he sees a... See, look at him now, is he? He's taking shots of people up here in the seats at the top. 18,500 he took. And the problem with that is when you get back to your hotel room and you've got to start editing or looking or deleting, and you're literally falling asleep in your laptop, you know?
I know. But then again, thank you for digital photography. Can you imagine if he's taking still photographs?
But he wouldn't have done it. If you had to print them all, he wouldn't have done it.
Best puppy, baby puppy show.
So you see here now where the judges' names come up. Seiichi Oro.
Seiichi Shimaru. Wells Sporting Pembroke. Doberman. Norwich Terrier.
Do be careful, by the way, if you're watching our live streams, that there are one or two rogue people who are posting on here. So don't get fooled into watching the wrong one.
Labrador. Bishon Present. Ladies and gentlemen, our best baby puppy in group winners. Third best is show under Mr. Ishimano.
Have these been prejudged, Fred?
Yes, they've already.
Because I was going to say it's very quick there. So this is best puppy in show, and we're on the A20 show.
And best in show goes to the Chow Chow. At the Philippine circuit, we only get the very best judges. And Mr. Serrano is the first Asian to judge at Westminster. He judged Westminster a few years ago.
So hello, Helen Kim, who's telling us that Korea is organising the A20 show for 2024, and that takes place from December the 6th to the 8th.
That's going to be in the whole month.
It's going to be in the...
It's going to be in the whole month. I think it's going to be December.
Oh, in December, really? All right. So Melanie is pleased that the Chow Chow won, and I can see there's quite a few rogue postings here, which I'm just going to try and delete. So Helen says everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome, says Helen, and she's going to buy everybody a drink, aren't you, Helen?
Helen is a beautiful host.
Yes, there you go, Helen. There's a challenge for you.
Norwich Terrier, Scottish Terrier, Samoyed, Chow Chow, Pomeranian, Shiba Inu, Beagle, Golden Retriever, Portuguese Water Dog, Lavoto Romagnolo, Toy Poodle, Miniature Poodle, French Bulldog.
This is where we fill the ring.
Shih Tzu, and Afghan Hound.
So we'll have a short list very quickly because
Yes.
they have been prejudged.
Yes, they have been prejudged. So,
I think we need to have words with them about the music again. It sounds very doleful. We'll be falling asleep soon.
it looks like we're going to watch some ballet.
That's right.
Okay, he's going to make the cut. He usually does that very fast.
Because the problem you have when you're playing this music is this pops up on your stream where the video is partially muted due
To a copyright match.
yeah.
That's
So it just depends what they're playing,
Yeah.
of course, you know.
I don't know where Carwina is.
So he's not going to make a short list. He's already made his mind up.
Third best in show goes to the Chow Chow.
That's his breed.
Really? Is
Yeah,
it?
he's world famous for his
Second
chow
best
chow.
Right.
goes to
The poodle.
Toy Poodle. And best in show, best junior in show goes to
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian. Congratulations.
So you have proof that Helen says yes, of course she'll buy everybody a drink. So there's no way out of it now. Hillary Larson says
You've committed her to something.
there's no way out. Hillary Larson says, are there more men showing than women?
Well, that's how it is. It's a good thing that the foreigners have come, they're mostly women, because if the Filipinos were the ones only showing, it will be mostly men.
Now we go to best veteran in show. Our judge for tonight, Junior. Sorry.
But you do see lots of male handlers, and they're always well dressed. You know, they're always at suits or jackets and ties.
Now we have the best junior in show. Our best junior in show.
The shows in Asia, they tend to go more towards the formal style. Because I know in Europe, in certain shows, they're very relaxed.
Yeah.
Australian Shepherd.
So I didn't quite catch where Dinky had us there. What are we on now?
West Highland White Terrier.
Junior.
Right, best junior in show.
Miniature Wire-haired Dachshund.
And this is our judge from Norway,
Green Husky.
Espen Eng, who we discussed at length yesterday from the Jets kennels. Fred likened him to a canine god, didn't you? You know, for his depth of knowledge and interest.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause please for our group winners. These are the junior dogs.
Is this a short list, Fred, do you think?
Yes.
Made?
He has prejudged them, so
Right. So he's cut the group down to just 4 dogs.
5 dogs. 5.
Is it 5? Okay,
5.
and they're going to get an opportunity to go up and down the ring one more time. And Mark Anthony Sapalaran, Fred, you're going to have to tell me that he's watching from North Caloocan.
Caloocan. That's north of where we are.
Right. Anybody watching over there in the UK, can you just give me a message back? Are you receiving this okay? Can you hear us okay? Is the screen holding good? I think it is, from what we can see here. For anybody who might have been fooled by the rogue posting, I've just deleted them. I'm an administrator of this PCCI circuit page, so it just gives me the access to do that. So it happens all the time. It's one of the downsides of the internet, of course.
That's true.
And then sometimes people click them and they are charged, you know, and has to pay money.
Yes, it's very nasty. the way things have been going.
So there is no charge to watch these. Lois Wilson in the UK says was receiving okay. So does Manka Gubi. Where are you from? Manka Gubina. And Diane Ron Bisoff. Now I know that name, but I can't remember where you're from, Diane. And Daryl Andrew Supan is watching, and Jose de Mello, who's watching from Portugal, says hi everyone from Sete. I can't say that one either. Moinhos, it's Portuguese.
Moinos.
Yeah.
Moinos.
That sounds better than my pronunciation, Fred. Claire Zella is watching. Do tell us where you're watching from if you're not in the Philippines. And Saichi Michelle is watching, and Manka is watching from Slovenia
Okay.
as well. And Diane is in Australia.
Diane Gusoff? Oh, Diane Gusoff. She's one of the All-Brie judges, and she organizes a big show down south of
Right.
Australia.
Here's our finalists. So the second spot was the B shot. Is that the Doberman that was winning yesterday? I think so. Hello, Diane Bradshaw from Australia as well, who's joined. Nellie Slade says fabulous coverage. Nellie, where are you from? And good afternoon, Hungary, Mr. Zsolt Hanno, the handler I was telling you about yesterday. And not only is a very experienced handler, winner of many top awards, such as the World Dog Show, European Dog Show, but he's an excellent fisherman. Zsolt catches the biggest carp you've ever seen in your life.
The Münchhausen breeder for many years. He's also a groomer. He's from Argentina. Mr. Gerardo Paolucci.
Good afternoon, Trish Ang, who's joined us. You missed your daughter earlier on. She got best veteran with the Siberian Husky.
Jack Russell Terrier.
Itong mga judge.
She's
Alam ko
getting
yun
ready
lang. Hindi
to
ko kasi
show
kilala kung sino sila.
Sheba by the look of it, I think.
Let me check.
Corinne O'Connell, Corinne O'Connell, watching from Newcastle, Australia.
Excuse me, sir, for
Sorry,
a little
Fred.
while. I have to
Sage
check something.
Michelle, watching our judging from Canberra. And Sabine Swan, watching all the way from the
Oh,
Netherlands.
they're
Hello,
actually
Sabine.
judges.
I think I've
Si
seen your
Joey
name
Lim, ang ganda dun eh.
popping up quite a
They're
few
also
times
judges.
as well.
They have to be provided with something. Gusto
Best puppy.
Halika, sasamahan kita.
Number 5.
Thanks, Anthony, who's joined us from Batangas here in the Philippines.
Best puppy. Best puppy in ring number 5. Or number 6.
So I
Anybody?
identify
You want a sandwich?
Gerardo Paolucci from Argentina.
Sandwich, sir?
Ring number 6. Baby puppy. Dr. Raimundo Lo.
Tina Taulas just coming past our rostrum here, enjoying a cake or a sandwich as he's going through.
Nice to see you.
And Zsolt gets
When did you come home?
great results from his carp fishing.
So hindi mo na
But
na.
I'm not
hindi mo na
sure
abutan
you're a pretty
Would
good
you like
handler.
Present show to the
Something.
Jack Russell Terrier.
So
Best veteran in the show.
no, hang on, he's got that wrong.
Best veteran in the show goes to the Siberian Husky, and second goes to the Jack Russell Terrier.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure?
Long night.
Second is the Jack Russell,
Sure?
Sure.
and first is the Siberian. A bit of a mix-up there, but
You sure you don't want any?
Still have a long night to go.
Okay.
hi Trish Ang, and thanks to everybody who's joined us here this afternoon. 130 of you watching live at the Philippines circuit.
What about drinks? Have we
Technically it's
provided
day
them with
3.
drinks?
Normally at this stage we would just be halfway through, but the show was extended back onto the Wednesday to accommodate
Yeah, so
agility
we have to
and a big
offer
grooming
them as well.
competition
Wait.
and mondering as well.
Teka nga,
So
tanggalin
the
ko nga ito.
organisers have extended their rental of this excellent facility, the Aeronautic Coliseum. It's home to basketball, various other events. I've seen, who did I see here? Chicago a few years ago in a rock concert as well.
Now we have the best in show.
So Ariana Braguer is cheering for Olga and her beautiful Jack Russell and Ridgeback.
Championship show. Our best in show judge, known penalty man from
So this is
Australia,
best in show now for the what I used to call the APAC show. It's now called the A20, and Max Winch from Australia is your best in show judge. And I'll let Dinky introduce everybody, including Olga.
Group number 2, Doberman Pinscher. Group number 3, Jack Russell Terrier.
So that's Olga with the Jack Russell. So I can hear you cheering in Italy.
Long-haired Dachshund. Group number 5, Siberian Husky. Group number 6, Beagle. Group number 7, Irish Setter. Group number 8, Golden Retriever. Group number 9, Bichon Frise. And group number 10, Whippet. Ladies and gentlemen,
So there's your lineup of 10.
for our group winners tonight.
A strong lineup, Fred, again for Max. Being supported big time in Italy is the Jack Russell Terrier here with Olga. And a big hello to Stefano Serafini, her husband, who's watching. Back home with the kids. So he's supporting Max and Olga, and Helen's back with us as well. She's just realised it's Max Winch judging best in show. Olga, is the dog called Max? And the judge is called Max. Max. Judge is called Max. Do you want to wave to your husband? He's watching. Your husband's watching. Your husband's watching. He's at home. He's got another woman at home watching with him. it's your daughter. So we've got the Max, the Jack Russell, Max Winch now going over the Corgi. Where's the Corgi from, Fred? Not one I know.
That's local.
Yep.
I just don't know whether it was imported or
Where do people mainly import dogs from? Is it from the States here?
now from all over
No?
the place.
Right.
Used to be before mostly from the US. But now, wherever they find good dogs or people that will sell to
Bring
them,
on.
mainly wild dogs.
There's a lot of Jack Russell people coming in here with good wishes. This is good news. We're having a hot coffee here. Do you have milk? Oh, it's Oh look, we've got everything. This is like afternoon tea in England.
He likes a burger. Burger.
Okay, thanks. And sugar.
Sugar.
So the ladies are catering for us very well here. A nice hot coffee. Thank you. Salamat po. Walang problema maganda.
For the A2O Championship show, it must be, the rules say that it must be a judge from the Asia, Africa, and Australia section. Therefore, Mr. Winch from Australia belongs to our section. All the best in show judges for the A2O show must be from the Asia, Africa, and Australia section.
So that's an interesting point though. So Dinky's just explained that judges for the
Yes,
A20 section
A2O shows.
must be from
A2O.
the region, right?
Yes,
Max
that's
is-
a condition.
Max is from Australia.
Yes,
But Australia are not,
it's part of Oceania.
but they're not members of the FCI, are they?
Yes.
I think they're associates.
Yes, that's why the A2O show is not an FCI show.
Right.
We can get non-FCI judges.
So there's the two
But-
Maxes.
But there are
yeah.
some, just a correction. There are some Australian judges that are FCI
Right.
judges as well.
I wonder if Max the judge knows he's just judged Max the Jack Russell Terrier. It's the kind of thing that, like, as a journalist for our dogs, that's the kind of thing we like. It gives you a good headline, you know. Max out. Max is.
Forward thinking. That's what years of experience brings
I'm always.
you.
I tell you, I can't stop myself, Red. There's no switch. It's just an automatic pilot.
You have to have that headline, that catchy headline.
I've just been praised for my Tagalog, by the way. Ariana Bragheri, who sounds Italian, she says, your Tagalog is perfect. Mabuti. Salamat po.
You have very good practice. You have a staff that speaks perfect Tagalog.
By
You know,
the end of 2 weeks, we'll be fine, yeah. Yeah, I have an assistant on the stand who speaks fluent.
Perfect Tagalog. She actually speaks better Tagalog than many Filipinos who are from the other regions.
She learnt it at university in
That's
Moscow,
right,
and
that's
of course, they learnt a high level, didn't they? So she was reading Tagalog literature, for
Yes.
example.
And-
So it's not street Tagalog like me. I'm Lodi.
Idol.
Okay lang.
Not colloquial Filipino.
Somebody's just said here about Max. You'd have to let Max know if Max won under Max. I think that's a maximum decision now. Thank you, Helen Chen in Korea. Just reminding everybody that if you want to go to the section show in Korea, it is in December later this year. And I'll remind Helen she should be advertising in My Our Dogs magazine because it's coming out for the World Dog Show in Croatia in April. And we always carry all the dates. If anybody wants the dates for all those major shows, they're always in that magazine. You don't mind me giving me a plug there, Fred, do you, Mike? Hello, Kirsty Ryan, who's watching in the UK. Thanks for joining, Kirsty. Do feel free to share this around any other pages, Kirsty. I like the names over here because you have a lot of names like that. Ang, A-N-G.
Yes,
This is
Chinese.
T-C Ang. So is there a mixed sort of Chinese, Filipino sort of
Well, a
groups
lot
here
a
in
lot
Manila?
Yes, a lot of Chinese actually have been coming to the Philippines through the centuries.
Right.
Especially during the revolution in China.
Yep.
A lot of them actually
Yep.
moved to the Philippines.
So that's the Beagle. The Beagle must be local because it's getting a lot of applause, I'm guessing.
I think so. Locally owned.
I don't know whether Greg Brown's still with us because it's Your Irish Setter now, handled by Nina from Russia. And Fred, you're creeping up to about 160 people approximately watching
Okay.
on live again, including Mitsuko Marasi, I'm guessing. from
Morase.
China. Oh, and hello, Olga Popova from Russia as well. Hello, Olga, not seen you for a while. I'm going to put the Irish Setter in the top 3, Fred. There you go. And the Jack Russell. I'm going to give you 3 now. Jack Russell, Irish. Just have a look. We've got a whippet down here as well. That's unusual, isn't it? Not had a whippet winning the group. Maybe the Bichon. There's my 3. The Bichon,
Ah yes, the Bichon is here.
the
That's
Jack Russell, and the Irish Setter. I've just given you 3 there. Could be completely wrong, of course. Just to remind people, by the way, Yeah, Lauren Hammersley says the music. It's like some lounge somewhere in a backstreet hotel somewhere.
I particularly like your description.
Either that or being stuck in a lift in SM. So I've got a joint commentary going on
This is
here.
another Bichon. This is another Bichon.
Hello, Rui Oliveira in Portugal, Eric Nass in Holland, Colin Brewer, Wade Landsberg, sounds American, and Lisa Goldie. So there's quite a few people watching on the Shared Our Dogs live stream as well. Lots of
That's a local
support,
handler.
yeah, local and local dog. Again, for me, overgroomed. I just do not like that. As you said yesterday, American style grooming.
Yes.
And also the speed that they run them round,
It's too fast.
way too fast. I have seen a few judges here today sort of
Saying,
just
slow
yeah,
down,
just,
slow
yeah,
down.
tranquilo. How do you say calm in Tagalog?
Bagalan. Bagalan.
Bagalan.
O hinahunan mo. Hinahon means to slow down.
Yeah.
But very people would use that because that's formal Tagalog. But bagalan mo, bagal, is more colloquial.
Give me the street cred, Fred. Street cred. Bagalo. It's fine. Zolt Hanno loves the Bichon, you see. He's gone for the Bichon like I have. Where's it from? Now, slow down though, you see. To me, he's racing that dog.
Yes.
It needs, to me, that needs to be a little bit more stately. Just, it doesn't have to race around
Yes.
the ring.
Especially since it's a small dog, it doesn't have to
Yeah,
run.
I mean, he's running it. Justin Carroll, hello, Justin from Ireland, goes with my Irish setter, but also and the Jack Russell, but also throws in the Beagle there.
Third best in the show.
So here we go.
Please.
Just
We're
go.
waiting for the
Go to the
rosettes. Yeah. No. Hang on. he's missed the whippet. Jumped the gun at it there.
Mr. Winch
Pag may table, lapit mo yung table.
forgot about the
Colin Seymour agrees with me, says too fast. Right, I'm not too sure whether anybody from Our Dogs is sharing this to our stream, so I'm just going to do a little bit of technical sharing here, Fred, while Max goes over the whippet and then steps back to give everybody one more look.
Too fast. He's moving it too
Another
fast.
one, yeah.
Too fast.
third best in the show for Mr. Winch.
Right, so he's not moving anybody again. So this is third best in show at the A20 show under Judge Max Winch from Australia.
Beagle.
It is the Beagle. Not in my top three, but local dog.
Thailand and the Philippines.
Right,
Beagle.
second best in show. See, the Jacks stacked really well there. Happy dog. The Irish setter.
The Irish setter from Russia.
No, it's from Australia, but it's handled from Russia. We need to educate Dinky.
Huwag kalimutan ibigay.
So that's one of
Best
mine.
in show for today.
He's not going to the Jack Russell, is he? He's going the other direction, unless he's going to come back. He's doing that body. Oh, he's gone Doberman, right?
From Argentina.
He did that body line. He did that swerve again, didn't he? So never mind, all you Jack Russell followers. It's the Doberman that takes best in show.
Right after the Philippine Boys show,
We have one more show to go as well.
Go to the ring. We will come in by the group.
So Zsolt Hanno in Hungary, again, top handler, he's picked up on this theme as well. And he's saying he doesn't know why they're running them so fast. And unfortunately, it's a trend that's being picked up in Europe as well. Pat Tyler says go Midas. Midas is the Irish setter, I think, isn't it, as well? So I got 1 out of 3 there, Fred.
Yes.
But of course, these dogs can reappear again in the FCI show,
Yes.
can't they, if they've won their groups?
Thank you very much, Mr. Winch. Now we have the best Philippine born, and our judge for tonight, a well-known judge from China, also a known poodle owner and breeder, Mr. William Lee.
William Lee, the owner of a black standard poodle that won Best in Show at Westminster 4 years ago. I like his green velvet jacket as well.
Yes, I actually commented on that the first time. Oh, what a nice jacket.
Pomeranian. Beagle.
We've got the supporters clubs giving a lot of support here. Thank you, Justin Carroll, for joining. Where are you watching from, Justin? I tell you one thing you see here are these suits, like these guys here, the blue suits and the amber coloured suits as well. So on a time basis, it's 7:15 at night here in the Philippines. And we literally just have one more show, the FCI show, to go. So I would imagine that most of the judging will be over just after 7 o'clock. And then for judges and exhibitors who have won, they head out to the reception area where there's a very nice photo booth area. What are your views on cropped dogs? Docked and cropped. See, that's something we don't see. I used to have a boxer. It's one of the breeds I had. And
Really?
Yeah, it was docked. I have no problem with the docking side. I'm not particularly keen on cropped ears, but yeah, I had a wild axe boxer from a breeder in Liverpool in the UK. A brindle. So again, if you've just joined, this is the Philippines Derby. And Fred, for any non-Filipinos, how does this work?
This is not yet the Derby. This
right.
is Philippine born.
Right. So what's the difference between that and the Derby? Or
The Derby is actually time-bound. Dogs that have been born for a given period, the year prior to, which in our case, this is a January show. So dogs that were born January of 2023 up to December of 2023 are eligible to enter.
And the Derby, is that going to take place tonight?
It will take place just before this.
Right.
So once we're done with this show, with the 820 show, then we'll move on to the Derby.
Okay. And this was an innovation a couple of years ago, I think, and that was to encourage local breeders.
Mm-hmm. But it's more time-bound than where the dog was from.
Yeah.
So the recognition for young dogs.
So I've got a comment coming through on my Our Dogs stream. Lauren Hammersley does not agree with cropping, doesn't mind docking, so same as me. She has a Jack Russell that used to be docked. If you're not seeing this...
Trivia for you, Mr. Lee owned the Best in Show Shiva, the Westminster Kennel Club.
If you're not seeing some of these comments, I've got 2 streams on the go, one from Our Dogs and one here on the PCCI one as well. just linking the two together.
Also has one
Coral Grey, good evening.
standard poodle at the Westminster Kennel Club.
Pinky reminding everybody that our judge did win Best in Show at Westminster. I think it was about 4 years ago. Handled by Crystal Murray, if I remember rightly. Her sister, Catherine Murray. A big terrier enthusiast over there in the States.
Derby, please go to the assembly. Derby winners. Ring number 4. We start the Derby right after this competition. The Derby winners.
You say Derby, I say Derby. Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. So here's the golden retriever. You see, to me, that at that speed, the judge can't really assess correct movement, especially if the dog's bouncing up and down as that one was, you know.
Ring number 4. We will start after this competition.
I mean, there are a lot of issues in Europe talking about cropping or docking, or it's a huge problem in Germany for breeds.
Why is that? Isn't it that they're the ones who are actually instrumental in changing their standards? Because for a lot of the cropping and docking dogs, they hold the breed standard.
They do for Dobermans and breeds like that, but this is this is more legislation from the government and local areas.
I see.
And I can't say the word in German, but they translate it as tortured breeds. It's a terrible phrase.
So it's not. It was mandated.
Yeah. In my view, it was not fought early enough. So all these rules have come in, and some of them are crazy. They are crazy. So, for example, they won't allow certain dogs to be in soft crates. Do you know in soft crates? Now, a dog would be in there, that would be its natural sort of home for the day. The rule is they're only allowed to stay in the crate for half an hour, and then they've got to be out of the crate for the rest of the day, which is chaotic. And here's your Philippines bred. We'll just pick this one up. It's going to be the Palm there, yeah. Very popular.
Really? How could they possibly?
It's tragic. And then, so if you've got a Chinese crested or a Mexican hairless, they're probably going to be banned because they see them as they call it, a tortured breed, and they think it's like a man-made thing. So, as like, for example, a Mexican hairless or the Jolo Squintly, as is known. It goes,
I always
Squintly. There's a Jolo Squintly.
Solo Squintly.
And that goes back hundreds, if not thousands of years as Mexico's national
It's a primitive dog.
Right.
Primitive breed.
So,
way before all these well-known breeds have been created.
And the problem is that once these things take a root in any of these countries like Germany, it's in Europe where you've got the EU, and those laws tend to jump from one country to another. So Austria, right next to Germany and quite Germanic in its outlook, immediately followed suit. So at one show last year, I can't remember which one it was, judges were sent letters by the local government, and if they judged what they considered tortured breed, they were ordered to pay a fine of like €1,000 or something, or go to jail for a day. I kid you not. So things like that have evolved in other countries that have had a long dog history, and now the animal activists are getting far more sway in these countries. And it should be up to kennel clubs to fight these things early. I don't know if anybody's got any comments on that online, but it is a major issue. And also brachycephalic breeds, flat-faced breeds. A lot of laws bringing in about the
How do
length.
you pronounce it?
Brachycephalic.
Brachycephalic.
Brachycephalic. I can't spell it. Begins with a B and ends in a C. Brachiocephalic. So and there's a lot of research going into it as well. There's a scheme called BOAS, BOAS. That's all about the breathing for the flat switch. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Lot of stuff.
One of my best friends, an English cocker breeder, the former vice president of the Portuguese Kennel Club, the former president of the Judges Commission, Mr. Luis Catalan from Portugal.
So as Dinky said, one of his great friends in the world. And Kang Yi, is that Kang Yi who's joined us? And also we have our Dracula show from Romania has joined us again, Locody. Good evening. Bună dimineața, Locody Zolt. And Carwina Magtulis is watching, it says here. So Carwina, are you checking up on us?
Only two?
Yes.
You're checking up on us. I see you're watching.
Only two?
Yeah, I have to.
This is Carwina, everybody. She's just over there. She's a PCCI staff member. She's wired for sound over here as well. Good evening, Josh Henderson in the UK. Christine Hassel, hello. So you're watching Luis Catalan judging what is known here as the Philippines Derby or Derby, and this is a special event for exhibitors and breeders in the Philippines. Kuplicera, Loca de Zaltz, Kuplicera.
One more for group 2. Whether Mr. Catalan will keep him or not. One more.
Best wishes as well to Mrs. Loca de Zaltz.
Next, Care Terrier,
Kuplicera and
Fox Terrier,
Ladi
African
Vedera.
Terrier, and Norwich Terrier.
Out, Bebot. Bebot. Out na to. Out na siya. Out na yung minpin. Oh, out na.
Carwina. You know the music yesterday we said like it was putting us to sleep.
Now it's back.
Has somebody died?
Ma'am Lizelle, ma'am, palit tayo ng music, ma'am. Make it more upbeat.
Yeah. It's like, it's
Group 4,
Sleepy now.
it's like watching paint dry,
and Miniature Warrior Council.
Upbeat.
We've got the last show. We want a bit of life here. We're requesting a bit more upbeat because you've still got a good crowd round the ring.
You have to choose one, or you have to choose 2.
And hello, Peter John Cutler, who's joined us again from Sydney in Australia.
Group number 5, Pomeranian. Masenji. Shiba Inu. Chow Chow. Samuel. Siberian Husky.
Peter John Cutler in Sydney, Australia. How's things dog-wise in Australia nowadays? I know you have some great shows at Adelaide and Melbourne and Brisbane, Sydney Royals. Are the entries holding up? When's the next big show in Australia? We have a lot of Australian people have been watching on the PCCI stream.
The Shiba Inu and the Pomeranian. Group number 6, Vigo.
You like?
Group number 8, American Cocker Spaniel.
So is he choosing one from each group?
One or two.
One or two, right? Okay.
That's his range. One or two.
And the Derby just takes place once over the 4 days, and this is it.
Group Golden River. Nagwato naman lolo.
Anybody got any questions about what's happening here in the Philippines, dog show wise? Just please feel free to ask Fred Salou. He's a board member of the PCCI, a judge. Do you still show, Fred?
Not anymore.
No.
I wish I could, but I.
Well, as a board member, it must be difficult to show.
Yes, but there's no restriction from showing your own dog. But because I
always think that's the perception, though, is not good if board members are judging and.
Yeah, but it should not be that way. It should be a personal.
Yeah.
It should be a personal stand. I've done that since I started into judging. When I decided, from my first breed, I already said I'm stopping my showing and my breeding activities. I was hoping that after some time I will have the freedom to only show abroad, to only judge abroad and not show locally. But there are very few local judges that the clubs can rely on. So we have to sacrifice a little bit for now. Hopefully, I do miss judging. I do miss breeding and showing.
And what breed did you have?
I used to have Dobermans and Whippets.
Right. Two good breeds. You don't have to shampoo them very often, do you? no clipping or trimming.
Lazy exhibitor.
Just get a wet rag running down the back.
Yeah, you just wipe them up.
Yeah. See, our handlers, they got a good selection. We've got the American handler, Genevieve Garcia here, and a gentleman, I think he's from Switzerland here, in the very flashy shirts. Let's show you his flashy shirts. Where is he? There he is.
Okay.
He's had a different shirt like that every day. So this is the Philippines Derby. Give you a quick look around. The crowd's thinned out a little bit now, but this is a venue very much like Madison Square Garden. This is for people watching in the UK. I'm just holding the camera around UK and Europe, and an area over here for the exhibitors and handlers to prepare the dogs. And Fred Salou is here, the main commentator for the show throughout the whole day, and he's got a live stream here so you can see what's going on. That's how it's all operating here. And if we make a mistake, Carl Winner comes and tells us off. I think tomorrow, Fred, we're going to have a new set of headphones so we can...
You will have a new set of headphones.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm comfortable with mine.
You like those, okay. So Corinne O'Connell is supporting the Papillon. This is the one, I think, from Switzerland. He's an opera singer, the handler.
Really?
Him in the blue and gold shirt over there. Yeah. But he's also famous for a meltdown that he had that was filmed on YouTube.
I don't want.
Remember? Returning from this show last year?
And he lost.
They misplaced the dog somewhere in transit.
Yes, and he was
in I can't remember some airport, Munich or something. That's him. It became I mean, we're laughing now, and it was kind of serious, but
I can imagine that
it's Mrs. Feldman, her dogs as well. But I mean, he literally was. He brought the airport to a standstill. Thayana Andrade is watching, I think, from Brazil, although she does get around. Thayana Andrade, do let us know where you're viewing this Philippines dog show. Nice to see you joining us here. I know you were exhibiting earlier this year or last year in Geneva for the World Dog Show. Ah, you're in Slovakia. Diana, thank you for joining us. So what are you doing in Slovakia? Is there a show? I know there used to be one in the Czech Republic round about this time of the year in Brno. Which dog show is it though? So thanks to over 130 people who have still stuck with us throughout the marathon session of 3 shows in an evening. Fred, what time did you start commentating this morning?
9 a.m. Actually, 8:30 because I have to give reminders to the exhibitors as to what they should always remember, what they should do. So as early as that.
Have you changed the system? Because I think in the past the ring stewards have all had a PA system in the ring and they'd have an individual one.
Not anymore.
It was a bit loud, I think.
Yes, and the sound gets to be so confusing to a lot of people. So now it's centralized. They have radios. Okay, they will get in touch with. They will call Carwina, and Carwina will announce in the PA. And we only allow last call. They have this small whiteboard.
Yeah, I've seen them walking around the ring. Yeah,
so
calling
we're more quiet these days. So not much distraction. People can really concentrate. We're improving. Hopefully that's a major improvement for us in terms of ring management.
So our exhibitor from Brazil, Diana Andrade, she's actually in Bratislava in Slovakia. Nice city. She says, but wishing to be in Manila with you guys, hopefully next year. This is your kind of show, Diana. And knowing that you enjoy the fun side of dog shows, you would enjoy the 6th floor of the Novotel by the swimming pool, which becomes the social centre for the, well, not just the exhibitors, but the judges, the organisers. It's famous for a very casual, easygoing mix there. And also they have karaoke, sometimes dominated by the Koreans, but
I've never gone there.
yeah, trust me.
I'm so tired already by the time the show's done.
Janina Smith from Tasmania says, hi Fred.
Yes, I know her.
Can I say hello as well to Gabriella Lavati? Yeah. Gabriella Lavati is watching from, I'm guessing in Italy, Australian Shepherd Specialist. So here we go. This is the Philippines Derby.
Goes to
3rd spot is going to go to the Maltese. This is a short list of 5 after he's cut the ring right down.
I think it's going to be the Pom for the first.
Second best in show is going to the Doberman. So who's going to win out of these 3, Fred? I'm going Pomeranian.
I think the Pom.
Pomeranian.
I think the
Me
Pom.
too.
2024 goes to
No, we're not right. Are we right? We are. We are. Yeah.
Pomeranian from Thailand, the Doberman from the Philippines, and the Maltese from Japan. From the Philippines, I'm sorry, the Maltese is from the Philippines. Bred in the Philippines. And only in the Philippines.
That was best Derby in show. Dinky's getting his geography a bit mixed up.
Because the handlers,
any country.
The handlers and the origins, everybody's getting all mixed up.
Yeah. But this is an Asian fusion. There's China, Japan, Indonesia,
because
Singapore.
The dogs are traveling from left to right.
I've seen our photographers. This is
the community
our 2
is getting
photographers.
tighter.
This is Chris Chu. He looks exhausted. He looks exhausted.
The famous Naruto.
That's his best shot. He's from Taiwan.
We are after this. We are halfway through.
So
More than
here
halfway
we go.
For best baby puppy
Dr. Law.
is none other than Dr. Mundo Do from the Philippines.
So we're now into the FCI show. The final 6 classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6. So this is Best Baby Puppy. Our judge is Filipino, Dr. Ray Lowe.
Chow Chow. Labrador Retriever.
Back to just saying hello. Again, Zolt says the little Pomeranian is beautiful, so he agreed with us. Hi, Gabriella Levati. We will be seeing you hopefully in Bologna mid-February when our dogs are the official media partner for the 4 shows that take place in Bologna. And Lynn Bodie Bond also like the Palmas did Peter John Cutler. And then Atsuko Sawada. I've no idea what that means. So there we go. So Raylo's making his mind up very quickly. Prejudged
Yes.
again, Fred?
Prejudged. Prejudged.
Doberman third. Second spot is this little Pembroke Corgi.
I think he's going to give it to the Chow.
Best in the show, baby puppy goes to the Chow Chow.
Get you, Fred.
Huh?
Well, get you. How did you know?
Well,
This-
he
it's
likes it.
It's from China.
No, that's
China.
from Japan.
Japan. Sorry, right.
The first time, because when the dog came in yesterday, he said, "Wow, that's
We liked
cute."
it. Yeah.
So, in that lineup, I'm betting on the Chow Chow.
So tomorrow, everybody back again, starting at 9 a.m.
Will be
Best puppy.
best puppy in the show. For the puppies, we don't judge them by the breed. So all the puppies will come in will be judged and have been judged at the pre-judging ring by Miss Carlos. Our judge for today is a very good breeder of poodles, Boston Terriers, and many more. She has had many champions all over the world. Our judge is Tina Taulos from Finland. And she was also a ballerina at her younger age. Australian Shepherd. Mini American Shepherd. Shetland Sheepdog. Australian Shepherd. Doberman. Mr. Schnauzer. Bull Terrier, Norwich Terrier, Scottish Terrier, Jack Russell Terrier. Samoyed, Chow Chow, Shiba Inu, Pomeranian, Beagle, Golden Retriever, Portuguese, Water Dog, Lagotto Romagnolo, Miniature Poodle, Toy Poodle, Jean Frise, Maltese, French Bulldog, Shih Tzu.
So that was Dinky introducing all the breeds, and Tina has immediately reduced the ring to a short list of 3.
Yes.
So all of these dogs will be placed one way or the other. This is best puppy in the show, Fred, isn't it? Yep, best puppy.
Actually, just 2. Only 2 will be placed.
Only 2.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going to go with Pomeranian and You don't see many Samoyeds here, do you?
Now there are beginning to have a good population. Before, not much. But now you have a lot of Samoyeds. You know, it always amazes me. Like in the Philippines, it's so hot.
That was partly my reason for the question.
The most popular
a
breed
coated breed, yeah.
would be
Siberian Huskies.
Siberian Huskies,
It's a real contradiction.
Pomeranians.
Third
Now
spot's
you
the
have-
Doberman, by the way. Right?
And now you have Samoyeds coming up,
Yeah.
Bichon Frise coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay, Chow Chow. I mean, you know,
Oh, the Pomeranian. So it's the Samoyed wins it.
The Pomeranian. And best in show is the Samoyed.
What's next on the agenda? We're nearly
Best Junior
through.
in show.
Right.
Alex Z will be judging it.
He's the secretary of the Kennel Club in Taiwan, isn't he, Alex
Yes.
Z? And then just best in show and best Philippines born. Occasionally we come into shot here, Fred. You know, in the distance. I must remember to try and give them a wave. I remember last year there was a camera at that far end. People who don't know this arena, it's where they had the Thriller in Manila in 1975.
Yes,
famous fight with Muhammad Ali.
Yes, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier.
Nearly 50 years ago.
Our favorite Taiwanese, Mr. Alex.
So Alex is about to judge the best veteran in show, is it?
Best Junior.
Best junior, sorry. I'm looking over there, right? Best junior in show with Alex.
Doberman Pinscher. West Highland Terrier. Miniature rough coat Dachshund. Warrior Dachshund. Pomeranian. American Cocker Spaniel. Bichon Frise.
Ferdinand.
And African Hound.
Ferdy.
Ferdinand.
You need stamina for this show, Fred, don't you?
You really do. At least in some of the other big shows, you don't have to do it so many times over in a day.
But of course, it's some of the largest shows in Europe, UK, what have you. The venues are big. So, I mean, I think the World Dog Show in Geneva, they had 80 rings, 80 rings. So if you were showing down there, especially if you're handling two different breeds, and you're at either end, it's a lot of walking and organisation as well. Thanks everybody for joining on the live stream again. Josh Henderson, Christine Hassel, Harbian Singh, Neil Anthony, Adam Drew. We have the Pomeranians come out again.
Show to the American Cocker Spaniel. And second best in show to Doberman. And best in show to the Pomeranian.
Pomeranian was the best junior in show. Jill Nellis, glad you're enjoying things. Hi Blake Southfield, Neil Speak, Raquel Fitzgerald, Alice Emsley, Alicia Manser, Tegan Salvage, Kate Wilson-Smith, like
Now we
it
go-
was a
now we
great judge,
do-
I'm not sure which that one was. Hi Jan
Veterans
Thurston,
in Show by
Karina, Sue
Mr.
Taylor,
Horswell.
lots of people joining. Good morning from a cold Scotland. It's very cold in the UK at the moment. That's Grace Ward Carrick. Hello, Celia Bell is enjoying the streaming. It's not mine, this is PCCI streaming. And seeing any other comments coming through.
Okay, now we have our best veteran show. Our judge from the UK, Mr. Jeff Horswell.
This is Best Veteran in Show, a lone UK judge, Jeff Horswell.
Siberian Husky.
Hi, Kate Wilson-Smith in Cyprus. Hayley Winter was loving the Lakeland in one of the previous classes. So sorry I've missed out some of those comments from you guys following on the Our Dog stream there. So again, helloing on the PCCI stream, Ma Reyes, Katoka Kazumi, William Kong's back again from Malaysia, and Sabine Swan says the quality of the Dobermans, Fred, in the Philippines are amazing, she says. Quality of the Dobermans.
A number of those are actually imported from all over the world. But the younger ones are mostly, in the younger classes, those are mostly locally bred.
Second best in show is the Norwich Terrier, and best in show is the Siberian Husky.
Two classes to go.
And now we are about to approach our last competition for tonight. Our last competition for tonight for the FCI International Show. Our judge for tonight is a well-known Afghan breeder.
So Dinky's just giving the build-up to Ramon Podesta, who was judging last night, but wasn't available. His appointment was taken over by Rafael Malo Al Crudo. So now it's his turn to do the FCI Best in Show.
I have been to his kennel in Chile, to his and what wonderful dogs he has. Again, another living legend. We are very happy to have
Oggy. Yeah, these bad boys, these photographers here, bad boys.
Group number one,
Again, the love affair with corgis in the Philippines.
Yes.
Group number two, Doberman. Group number three, Yorkshire Terrier. Group number four, miniature long-haired Dachshund.
So our final Best in Show, which is basically the sixth one.
Group number five, Taiwan Dog.
Halfway through the competition. Thailand Dog, same one as yesterday. Taiwan, sorry. Beagle handled by a handler from Serbia, and again the Irish setter that's had such a successful show.
American Dog
Handled by the girl from Russia, Nina, and owned by Greg
Group number nine,
in Australia. The American Cocker, the Bichon, and bringing up the rear a new dog, the Saluki, also Russian owned.
Applause for our group winners tonight. Our final Best in Show for tonight. The FCI International Dog Show.
Thanks to everybody who shared the live stream. There's 37 shares has taken place. We've had about 4,500 views so far at various times on this particular stream. 118 likes and 127 comments. That's our stats at the moment, Fred. I can't wait to get outside into the warmth because this air conditioning's killing me. It's freezing. Bring another jacket or a sweater tomorrow. The music's getting more exciting. Ramon Podesta going over the Corgi, the first of 10 in this final FCI group. Ramon owns the von Hausmann kennels, world famous in Afghans, and I didn't realize as Dinky introduced him, he said he's got Shebas, I think. I didn't know that. The Yorkie in front of us, is that Russian again? This lady here? The Yorkshire Terrier. Just catching up again on some comments from the PCCI stream. Hi, Dominic Villanueva, Jane Armatis, is it, from Queensland? Manka still following from Slovenia. A shout out for Sir Ein Eisen, Jed Chua watching here in the Philippines. Manka's cheering for the Irish setter, the Cocker and the Bichon. Helen Kim says, go Team Korea. So who are the Korean dogs? The Bichon's Korean, yeah. So that's for you, Helen Kim. And Manka confirms that our judge has lovely Shebas. And also joined by Nikki Chu. Nikki Chu, hello. So again, held over 153 people watching live. Thank you very much for staying with us. Stay with us for about 5 more minutes and you'll then have seen all the best in show. Ramon Podesta giving the Yorkshire Terrier a good hands-on examination, which is I like to see. I mean, a lot of the show, he's even testing the coat there with the brush, isn't he? Too many times, you know, sometimes I see at World Dog shows that the judge just gives a flick of the hand across the back or something, and I just don't see that as a thorough examination, and especially if somebody's paid like €100, you know, for the show. But Ramon certainly has a very excellent way of going over the dogs, very calm. Stipa at Manja says, good luck to the Beagle and the handler Anastasia Ponovich, who's just in front of us here. Having a chat with Nina from with the Irish setter. Just that's for the people are saying hello to you both. And good evening, Roberto Velez Pico, watching in Puerto Rico. Hello, Roberto. Thanks for joining. I'm going to point the camera over at Fred. He's going to say hello, Roberto.
Buenos días.
Yeah, buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás, Roberto? ¿Cómo estás? Give it a quick look around again. We've thinned out a lot. A lot of people have gone now at the end of the show day here. We have the VIP table up top with only about 4 or 5 judges left. Chris, our photographer from Taiwan, can't wait to get to sleep tonight. And Carl Winner down here, our secretary, as the Dachshund goes through his paces here in the main ring. So that's the general scene here in the Araneta Coliseum, just in the center of Manila. Peter John Cutler's pointing out the Doberman, the Irish and the Bichon all looking good. And hello in the UK, Louisa Morley, thanks for joining. J.M. Sampson is saying something about Boston Terriers, but I don't even know what language that is, so can't really answer that question, J.M. And Haley Winter, so you know Chris Chu, Haley Winter, do you? Yeah. Francisco Chapa from Mexico. Francisco Chapa says, hello, my friends from Mexico. Buenos dias in Mexico. Thank you for watching. Muchas gracias, compadres. This is your area of expertise, Fred. Chris Chu. A lady called Haley Winter says hello. Hello, Haley. He's very tired. He's very sleepy. He's just third day. He's just recently moved home, and you know when you move house, it's exhausting. Poor Chris. Anyway, we've passed on your good wishes. Here's the Beagle, handled by Anastasia from Serbia.
So she's from Serbia.
Yes, she's married to Dusan, no Ponovic. I think she might be Russian, but Dusan Ponovic, he's a Chihuahua breeder. He's here. He's from Serbia. Yeah, sure. Yes, I would say so. Chris Chu. So you like the Kerry Blues from Australia, owned by Haley Winter. That's who she is, okay? You remember now? Yeah. Miranda Layton, thanks for watching. Francisco Chapa, muchas gracias, compadre. Habla español mucho poquito. Mucho poquito. Spanglish. Hi, Charlotte Brocklesby. Sharon Widerick Bell as well. And Evie, where are you watching from, Evie? Widjaja, is that your name? And Carwina Magtulis is just cross-checking us as well, making sure everything's working. So hello, Carwina, thanks for watching. You know, sometimes, Fred, at this circuit, you get a dog that is on a roll, and I think this Irish setter's going to be one of those dogs this year. You know, halfway through the show, but still sprightly, using the ring to full advantage, which, you know, you want to do here. Hi, Sue Almy, who's joined, and Marcos Carrero dos Santos. Great name, but where are you watching from? I'm getting some sarcastic messages from Carl Winner here. American Cocker, Fred, against Japan, did you say earlier on? I can't remember now, yeah. Yeah, there's the Japanese cheering team over there. Japanese team. Hello, Clarissa. And Tina Sloan, who's joined on the Our Dogs. If they do like a dog, by the way, do send through a lot of hearts and likes so we know which dogs are in favour. I think the batteries on my phone are just about to hold out, just about me as well, honestly. It's such a contradiction because when we go outside, it's going to be like 26 degrees.
Warm, very comfortable.
Yeah, lovely. I've often told judges, who've never judged here before, make sure you take in, if you're a lady, a cardigan or something just to slip on during the day here. See, like our lady here with the Saluki, I saw her with this jacket on earlier on, so getting a bit of extra warmth. The Saluki has not come through the groups before, has he, Fred? I don't think. Yeah. Again, Russian owned. And Marcos Carreras dos Santos says, thank you for transmitting there from Brazil. Brazil. Bom dia, Brazil. Tudo bem, tudo bem. We're in Brazil because they had the World Dog Show last year in the capital. Forgotten. Not Rio. And good afternoon, Olga Klimova, who's probably back in the hotel now enjoying a glass of wine or maybe sitting by the swimming pool. You had a lot of support for your Jack Russell Terrier Max. You were judged by a judge called Max as well, but unfortunately we didn't max out there. Better luck tomorrow. We've got a bit of beat on the music now, Fred.
Yep. Surely you will not make this always.
It's a danger. So our Group 10 winner, the Saluki, and obviously a speciality area for Ramon Podesta with his Afghan hounds, would know the sight hound group very, very well. Anybody watching in the UK can tune into the main Our Dogs live stream, or anybody around the world really, from Manchester Championship Show. I would recommend that you like the main Our Dogs page, and then you get a notification of when the team back in the UK, the Our Dogs team, go live. When I get back from the Philippines, we've also got the Eukanuba Champion Stakes. I think it's February the 4th. That's for the top puppy of 2023 and the top champion. So, our judge Ramon Podesta has been over all 10 dogs.
Third show for the LCI International Show tonight.
I can't remember what I've said as my 1, 2, 3 now. The Irish Setter was in there. The Bichon was in there for me. And it's a tough one. I have a feeling he's going to go for the Doberman, but... So third is... So far, Fred, I'm 100%.
Lives in the Philippines.
Now going Irish Setter and Doberman.
Second best in the show.
He's doing that thing, he's looking in one direction, he's going to walk in another. That would be the Irish Setter.
Irish Setter
Fred,
from Russia.
2 out of 2, come on. I'm available for Best in Show
Best
judging.
in show tonight.
Is the Doberman,
LCI International Show.
but I might be wrong. He's going to do that walk. He's going the other way. He's going towards
Who's an
the...
American Congress
Oh,
from
right.
Japan.
That wasn't on my
American
radar.
Congress fighter from Japan. The Irish Setter from Russia. And the Bichon Frise from Korea.
Fred,
Lives in the Philippines.
I nearly forgot them, Fred.
Please join us for a picnic.
I've got to go down there with the Our Dogs rosettes. So I will be back. Just to say good night to you, Fred, as well.
Jeff.
Meron na ba? May isa pa eh.
And now we have Philippine born. Since none of the dogs are born in the Philippines, we have Philippine born in show. Our judge for Philippine born tonight. Our judge for Philippine born tonight. So the winners, please go to the podium. We'll have a picture taking after Philippine born. We go to the podium. The podium over there, please go. So now we have Philippine born. Since none of the dogs are Philippine born, we have Philippine born. Our judge for tonight.
So our final class of the day is the Philippine-born dog.
Lakeland Terrier.
Judge Jose Arnoldo
Major
Medeiros from Brazil.
Pomeranian.
This won't take long, and then that'll be drawing a conclusion for the end of the day.
French Bulldog. Whippet.
Just a good night from Fred. He's packing the bags here as well. He'll be back on at 9.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, you can pick up the PCCI with Fred all day, and then we'll be back with you for the Best in Show program again. Thank you very much, Fred.
Thank you for
Do-
always being with us for the Best in Show. That gives me time to rest after work.
Do get some sleep tonight. Get some sleep.
Yes, I will.
Our judge from Brazil. And this is it's a nice touch for the local Philippine exhibitors and breeders as well. Chetan in India. I have shared a few of these Chetan, but feel free to share to the main Our Dogs pages. Well done Manka in Slovenia for getting all 3. Super Sata says Mirza. Congratulations to all winners, especially the Japanese Best in Show. Hello Jong-Ho Kim watching, and Griffin Papillon Aki is watching as well. And if you have just joined, you've basically missed the entire program this afternoon, because this is the very final class of the day, which will put us halfway through the confirmation classes. 2 more days to go, 6 more Best in Shows. If you are here at the show Saturday and Sunday, come and see us on the Our Dogs stand. We've got some nice books left, Our Dogs annuals, and we're taking bookings also for the Crufts special issue and the World Dog Show in April.
The podium in front.
So halfway through, so car winner, how are you feeling at this stage?
I'm sorry, Lutz?
How are you halfway through? How are you feeling?
Yeah, actually, we're halfway done and I'm very happy because the two-day shows are successful. So, yeah, I'm happy. And yeah.
And it's
2 days
earlier
more.
today. It's not today. You were faster as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You ran a little late last night. So at the moment now it's 7:45. And Pomeranian takes third spot from our judge from Brazil. I think it's going to the American Cocker Spaniel, which leaves the final, the very final award of the day goes to the Doberman. So thanks everybody for following from all around the world. I've had it on the Our Dog stream. We've been sharing it all over the place. And
Panyo dito sa live streaming. Panyo sa live streaming. Daddy Cakes.
yeah.
Here.
Oh, we're up there. Thank you. From our camera people over there, give us a final wave. That's Dinky as well. Dinky thinks he's waving to him. Thanks, guys, and we're back. Here's Simon Sim with us. Everybody's coming in. Come on in, come on in. Yeah. There, we've got a team shot. There we go. The backroom squad, the technical people as well. Yeah, yeah. Car winner, guapa.
Cut na.
Great job, folks. Well done. Well done, all the PCI team.
Okay? Out. Okay, sponsor.
One of the things I love most about dogs is their infectious energy, seeing their raw characteristics, their personalities. The dogs love the food. I can see in their coat. It's nice and shiny. They smell good. The dogs have the energy that I need them to have.